Shalom Aleichem. Welcome to the Breslov weekly Parshat Shia Tisa. This week is Tisa. The themes of the Parsha are to make a laver where the Kohanim will wash. Starts off actually before that. It starts off with giving shkolim, giving tzedakah to build the Mishkan. Every year, a Jew had to give at least half a shekel to tzedakah, to the temple. Then we had to make the laver to wash before we enter the service of Hashem. Then it brings two different passages about the Ketoret, about the besamim that were brought in the temple. Then it talks about building the Mishkan, who's going to build it, Tzalel. And then it talks about Shabbos, keep Shabbos. And then the pasuk says, Vayitein el Moshe, Hashem gave to Moshe the two luchos, tablets. And Moshe was going to go down the mountain, but just before he came down, the Jews made a golden calf. A golden calf. Idolatry. Served idolatry. So Hashem tells Moshe, go down, because your people sinned. Moshe prayed to Hashem. Hashem retracted the death sentence that he was imposing upon the Jewish nation. Moshe Rabbeinu went down to the people. What happened? They made the golden calf. He says, I'm going to go back to Hashem. Maybe we'll bring forgiveness for your act, and so on. Then there's a bunch of other laws that come about. We're going to focus now on what happened with the golden calf. Reb Nosson asks the question. He says, you know something? The Jews saw God, right? He revealed himself at Sinai. It's called a revelation. The Jews saw God. They had seen before 10 plagues on Egypt. They had witnessed the splitting of the Red Sea. They experienced it. They're going through the desert. They're getting food from heaven every single day. They have water that came out of a rock. And Moshe tells them, I'm going to go up to heaven to receive the Torah. And that's what we're all waiting for. And he goes up, he's there 40 days, and they can't hold themselves back. They ran and fell within 40 days to idolatry. The Talmud actually teaches that some say it took them 29 days. Right? Because it says in Devarim, Achad oso yom chorev, 11 days from chorev. So that means 29 days it took them, minus 40, from 40 minus 11, 29. Another opinion is 11 days after revelation at Sinai, they served idolatry. There's another opinion in Talmud, Gittin, and Shabbos. The Gemara says that at Sinai, when they were looking at God, King Solomon says in songs, they loved me with one of their eyes. Why? Because at the Sinai, when they were receiving the Torah, they already had an eye to go make idolatry. Reb Nosson asks, you saw so many miracles. You're living miracles every single day. Even the 40 days that Moses was in heaven, manna came down, right? You're in a desert. There's no McDonald's. There's no Wendy's. There's no place to pick up kosher delight or whatever, right? You're getting fed in the desert with heavenly food. You have water from a rock that sates your thirst. How is it possible How is it humanly possible for them to have made a golden calf? You saw so much revelation of Hashem. Where's your thoughts? Where's your mind? Where are you? Nosson answers, and this is a lesson for us today. We're in the throes of Mashiach's coming. We're actually, you can kind of feel it, taste it in the air. The thing with Hamas, October 7th, all the different nations of the world rising against us, right? We see Mashiach coming. He's here. He's just about here. But what? There's free choice. Every minute of your life, you have free choice. And a person could have his sight obscured so much from the truth, from the honest situation that he's in, he could be blinded by all the different things in the world and veer from the truth to make idolatry. Idolatry is nothing. You're going to serve an idol carved out of wood or metal. That's what you're going to accept. That's avarice. That's the desire for money. The desire for pride, for control, for power. It's going to upset your vision. You're not going to be able to see what the truth really is. That's what free choice means. You have a choice. Look for the truth. Search for the truth. Right? Hamas went and killed wantonly. They took hostages, people who have no connection to the battle. Why? They want to exchange an innocent hostage for a murderer who's sitting in prison. Hey, that's decency. That's free choice. Right? They want 1,500 murderers released in order to release the 100-something or other hostages that they took. 15 Arabs, murderers, killers, destroyers of life, they wanted to change it for an innocent person. And the world goes along with it. It's a great deal. Go help them. Free choice. That's how idolatry is made. Right? The idolatry of Hamas, of Hezbollah, of the Arab nations that are opposed to Israel, that is idolatry. There's no Muhammad in this. There's no Muhammad that said do this, do that, whatever the case is. Yeah, Muhammad said kill the Jews because they didn't bow down to him. Pride. Power. Right? So he said kill the Jews. It's okay. Right? Rabbi Sai, we're in the throes of either accepting Hashem, accepting the Torah, or accepting idolatry. Which one do you want? Moshe Rabbeinu fought for the Jews. Hashem said, they just accepted the Torah. Torah says if you have idolatry, it's a death sentence, right? I'm going to wipe them out. Moshe Rabbeinu says, no, you're not going to touch the hair on one head of a Jew. They're beautiful people, and you know how they're beautiful people? Take a look at them. Look at how, when trouble strikes, they unite, they join together, they work together to help each other. They put their necks on the line for the next person, right? You don't find that anywhere else in the world. You find the beauty of the Jewish nation, and that's what Moshe Rabbeinu looked for. That's what Moshe Rabbeinu brought before Hashem. Look at the good Look at the beauty of what the Jewish nation really is. Take them, support them, sustain them, give them life. And that's what happened. Now, Israel has been attacked since 1948, or even before. Before that, before the nation was even declared, the Arabs were on their butt, nice word, in order to kill them. 48, 56, 67, 73, 82, you name it, one after the other. Right? All they want to do is murder. The Jews somehow not only have survived, they've emerged much more solid, much greater than they were before. Why is that? Because when it comes to Mashiach, when it comes to the final salvation, what happens is that Mashiach wants everyone, even the idolater, to return to Hashem, to look to Hashem, search for Hashem. So every time, little by little, more and more Jews have been returning to their religion. More and more Jews have been returning to Hashem. Not everybody is a tzaddik, not everybody is the righteous person, but they're all good. They're all terrific people. They all help each other. They do chesed. They give charity, right? As the Parshat starts off, give the charity, right? That's really what sustains the Jewish nation. The fact that they're there to help one another. And that is what is in the end going to help us all. Every time there's a problem, the Jews end up merging together, recognizing the truth of Hashem, getting rid of the idolatrous ways that they've fallen victim to, and they all return to Hashem. May Hashem help that we merit now, that we merit to see the unity among the Jewish nation, so that we merit to see the coming of Mashiach, the ingathering of the exiles, and the building of the Beis HaMikdash, B'meira v'yameinu, Amen. Good evening, and I hope you enjoyed the shir. And if you like the shir, please pass it on to others and let them all get interested in Breslov and Rabbi Nachman's teachings. We look forward to hearing from a lot more of you. All the best.